Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Chapman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Golden Eagles offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season with... There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A low line drive and not his best work. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll move the tight end. Snags it quickly on the left. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll give it to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Lining up to convert third down. Trying play action. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
Really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Golden Eagles have moved it inside the 20. Handoff to the lone back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. A designed run for the quarterback. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Bringing the heat. Still on his feet at the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grab near the marker. It's Baldwin. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run.
A shot toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Dances away. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Here comes the heat.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Powers through the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. The field goal is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least. Hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
On the option, he'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Good enough for a first down.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Finds his tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going for the big play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback, receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
This quarterback part of their running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Working that left side. Finds some room. He's at the 30. It's a running touchdown, Southern Mississippi. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. We'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field. But the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
To the air, it's Wimsatt. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Gamecocks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Golden Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Using his legs to buy some time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for space to the left. He'll pull it down and run. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Got his man quickly. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Extending the play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
5-yard line.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Play number 10 on this drive in his 3rd and goal. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stumbled to the ground.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Time right out.
You know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Braxton. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. Can they catch him? That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They will. To get that one off, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll move the tight end. Grabbed behind the line, it's Paul. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rides the back on the option to give. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Pocket breaking down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there.
Bernie on the Jets. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Once he got some room, it was over. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Cook. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Well, the ball carrier there was just hoping his speed was going to get him to the outside and turn the corner, but nothing working. Defense forces him out of bounds for a loss.
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They booted away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Robinson will throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's got his man, makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught close to the marker. It's Petway. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is field. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They wanted exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 30 short, the run, and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, that's so jam-packed with so.
Robinson looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offense?
Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And it's so
Really doing it.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now on second down. To the air, it's Cunningham. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
Back to throw, it's Cunningham. Pressure coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What the crap is this?
Slips one guy, and now he's loose.
So done with this crap. Such bullshit, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Seems so cool.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And off to Jones. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. They feed him again. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's taking
I
a
threw it
deep
off.
shot.
I tried to spread, bro. It's getting so stupid, bro.
Interception number 3 on the day.
It's getting
The
so
defense
fucking stupid.
making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. After this, it'll be a wrap. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. The horse